the dice are cast, legends forged in echoes past. Steel and spell the fates entwine, bound by oath and arcane sign. Roll the dice, the stars ignite, heroes rise to claim the night. Blade and fire, storm and steel, stand together, fate is real. Through the dark, the path unknown, whispers call from ancient stone. Trials test the strong and wise. Will you fall or will you rise? Battle cries, the clash of war. Thunder cracks, one row, one more. Destiny calls, hear the sound. Stand your ground, don't back down. Roll the dice, the stars ignite. Heroes rise to claim the night. Victory or death untold. Dare you chase the tales of old? The adventure begins. The adventure begins. Shadows rise, the dice are cast, legends forged in echoes past. Steel and spell the fates entwine, bound by oath and arcane sign. Roll the dice, the stars ignite, heroes rise to claim the night. Blade and fire, storm and steel, stand together, fate is real. Through the dark, the path unknown, whispers call from ancient stone. Trials test the strong and wise. Will you fall or will you rise? Battle cries, the clash of war. Thunder cracks, one row, one more. Destiny calls, hear the sound. Stand your ground, don't back down. Roll the dice. Adventure begins.
Oh, I have mine. Here we go. Hey, nerds! What's happening? It feels like it's been a while since we last aired live. It might have been. Welcome to Monday night. Sorry we haven't been here for the last 2 Monday nights. Things of real life work have gotten in the way. So we're back at it. Tomb of Annihilation tonight. So we're super excited with that. Before we get started, a few announcements. First off, our merch shop. I haven't done anything in the last week, so there's nothing new really, but we do have it if you haven't checked it out. And look, I am wearing my new Nerdz DnD shirt. Woo! This is actually the lady's little crop top. It's super cute and I adore it. So for you nerdy ladies out there, we have some cute stuff coming into the merch shop. Tomorrow is the next episode of The Hunger, so tune in here at on Twitch for The Hunger. And last Thursday, Everlorn was canceled because of things, life stuff that came up, emergencies again. Hopefully we'll get past all of this. Might be a little bit light on the D&D, but when we come back in June, it's gonna be full throttle. So just be ready. We're all ready for summer break and Dungeons and Dragons. All righty, and back to you, Kyle.
All right. So, I believe where we left off last time, you guys had gone and collected a debt. You were approached by a man begging for his some protection against a secret society that runs things in the port that you guys have found yourselves at. And yeah, the place is a pretty foreign place to everybody but one of you, and you guys had fallen asleep in a tavern quite drunk when we left off, and you all ended up having a dream that night. You all had the same dream, but like you don't necessarily see each other in it or anything like that. It's of the jungle. Then you see a city partially broken down. And you see what looks to be almost these half-human, half-snake hybrids. You see them moving around through the city and things like that. You see a lot of undead going on in that area. But then suddenly your vision switches to just a green mask with a gaping black hole as a mouth. And then you wake up. And you all are in the tavern still. You wake up. The one thing that you do notice when you wake up, though, is each of you find a coin sitting on the nightstand.
What's this?
Take a look at the coin.
What does the coin look like?
So you pick it up, and you immediately notice that it is that same coin that tailor on the street had shown you. Basically telling you, he was saying that if somebody receives one of these coins, they are being watched by the secret society.
He didn't do anything yet.
I mean,
But-
We did just beat up a top gladiator without any problem.
To be fair, he
Right.
had it coming. He didn't pay any debts.
Yeah, that's true.
He deserved it.
or they may have seen us talking with.
That's true. They may have seen us talking with the die collector, the dyer, not die collector. Well, I guess I'll pocket the coin because might as well.
Oh, shit, might be worth some.
All right, let
Anyways,
me add
I
that.
had this weird dream. Anyone else?
Oh yeah, you're gonna always have good dreams. I blame alcohol.
Yeah, I'm dreaming about a jungle,
So,
someplace I've never been.
So as you guys are kind of gathering in that tavern, gathering in that tavern from the night before. What is that coming from?
Looks like it's coming from Don. Looks like it's coming from Don.
yeah, Don, you have echo.
Yeah, I have a hell of an echo. I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Push to talk.
Is that any better? Seems like it.
Yeah.
All right.
I hear an
Cool.
echo now.
So yeah, as you guys are kind of waking up, gathering back up into the tavern and everything, a man kind of stumbles in, looks kind of wild-eyed and kind of looking all over the place. He sees you guys and walks over to the group and kind of leans in towards you all and whispers, "Speak to the wise guardian of Orlunga, east of Mbala. She can direct you to that which you speak."
Well, who are you?
And as soon as he says that, he collapses on the ground and passes out.
Whoa. Somebody should have ate
Um,
his Wheaties for breakfast.
I check to see if he's still breathing, if he's still alive.
So you check his pulse, and there is one. He is unconscious, though. But as you're kind of sitting there over him, he does start to wake up slightly. He kind of looks at you guys and looks very confused. He just kind of talks to himself a little bit, and he's like, "I know I was supposed to find you, but why?"
What did he say again?
He said, "Speak to the wise guardian of Orlunga, east of Mbala. She can direct you to which you seek."
Orlunga. Does anybody know who Orlunga is?
I think it's a place. Wise guardian of East.
I asked the stranger what's the last thing they remember.
He remembers talking to, tells you guys that he remembers talking to a group of porters from Camp Vengeance. And then shortly after that, his, basically the last 12 hours are just a blank to him.
Sounds like mind control.
Absolutely. Well, how do we find this place?
Uh, what place?
Mbala.
Never heard of it.
Mbala.
If you all, I mean, I know maps are rare around here, but if you have one, it might be on that.
Oh, that has Matt.
Hey, Don, remember when I said voice and video earlier? You can change it to push to talk.
Yeah, I'm on push to talk. I'm on push. I even muted it, and it's still doing it. I can mute it. I got it on push to talk.
Okay. Do we have a map? Anybody?
Oh, right, yeah, we got one. From the Volo's chest. Wait, no, not Volo.
Yep, it was full.
It's Volo? Yeah, it is Volo, yep.
Yeah, I think Frog has Matt.
Yeah, we got that map from Volo in that chest.
All right, so when of y'all get that out, maybe this fella here knows that place.
Hey, did the echo disappear?
I haven't heard it since.
I haven't heard it. Was hearing it a little bit ago, but I am not now.
Yeah, I had push to talk on. I muted everyone. What I just did is I just closed Twitch.
Oh,
Twitch
yeah.
stream up.
Oh, you were probably hearing the echo and it was coming back through. Yeah.
Gotcha, yep.
Yeah.
You gotta mute it.
You guys do have a map? Here, I can swap over to it for you.
Yay, map. Ooh, a lot of unrevealed terrain.
Oh, I see Mbala on the map.
Okay, let's see.
That's
We're there.
It's south of where we're at, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, to our southwest, on the other side of Camp Righteous, which is where he came from.
Camp Vengeance.
Oh,
is
Camp
where you
Vengeance.
can-
Yeah,
Yep.
Camp Vengeance. I was looking at the right dot, but read the wrong tag.
Okay. Well, let's go check this out. It seems a
Stop
bit.
by. When you say we stopped by Camp Vengeance on our way, though, just that's
I mean,
where he came from.
It's on the way.
How can we trust this guy?
I just want to know what's going on.
You can't really trust him.
We can't really trust anybody.
We go assuming it's a
I mean,
trap, and then if it is a trap, we're already prepared for it.
I mean, he said we'll find what we're talking about. And we were talking about that dream, which had undead, snake people, and that creepy-ass mask.
I think it's bigger than
I think
that.
it's more of a warning.
It could be read that way. But usually when you're looking for something, you're not looking for trouble.
No, but I got a feeling trouble's gonna find us.
Regardless, I mean, did you get one of these coins? I woke up and had one of these coins. We directly tried to avoid that guy, and we still got him.
I
Yeah,
thought we were going to help him out.
Now you guys
we were
were
undecided on what we were gonna do, so we just kind of left them there.
And I do have a picture of that coin for you all also.
If I
Let me-
remember correctly, Greco was all for.
Well, who's this guy that wants us to go to the camp?
It's just some guy.
Just some guy that apparently knew of the dream we were talking about.
Well, he didn't necessarily say that he knew of the dream. He just
Well, the area we were talking about, he knew where to go to find it.
You'll find what you were talking about, yeah.
I don't know. I think he meant something different when he said you'll find what you're looking for. So, to the jungle?
I say we have that lead, or we have the turtle.
Yeah, we got the turtle, we got that lead, and we still got to decide if we're going to help out the closed dyer or not.
Oh, I thought we decided not to do that.
Yeah, so did I.
Okay. Then we can leave him to his own fate then.
Isn't it
So
a
when's
dynamite
this
weekend?
executioner's run? Are we gonna stick around? We might win.
I mean,
Oh,
aren't we here to go into the jungle anyway?
Yeah.
That's what Polo hired us
I
for.
mean,
yeah.
Oh, we just follow the river down.
yeah.
Follow the river down to Camp Vengeance and get our bearings from there.
Yeah. Where was that turtle at?
the turtle.
Yeah.
He's hanging out in the Bay of Chol.
Oh, okay.
With the sea dragon. Or it's turtle dragon.
Yeah, King Toba.
Cool.
So you guys are deciding to get ready to head out into the jungle for the first time?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Before we
What's
do
our
that,
method of? Oh, go ahead.
Before we head out, can I cast Druidcraft and get weather sensor? Which will predict the
Oh.
weather for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
From that you get, that it's going to be just a pretty decent day for the next, as you said, 24 hours. Nothing, no weather really, just as it is. Probably like
Nice
80
Baltimore.
degrees, humid.
Nice and golden orb.
Sounds like normal.
Good fortune be upon us.
So how are we going to travel down there? Are we going to go over land? Or are we going to try and get a
Somebody mentioned that it'd be better when we first
take
got
a
to
boat on
town.
the river?
Yeah, we can get a boat, go down the river. The river.
Yeah, that sounds like a good option to me.
Yeah, I remember the harbor master when we came in town. Didn't he mention that it'd be better to take a canoe? And we might need a couple canoes for all of us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Let's do that.
Alright. Cool.
All right, so you guys make your way back over to the Merchant's Ward area to go and talk to, because it was one of the merchant princes that said that or you were told that one of the merchant princes had one of the canoes, and that's where you would buy them.
All right.
So you head over there and just
And
make sure I'm
magic
getting
keeper.
this correct.
Ooh, I heard a kitty cat. Where's that kitty? I want to pet it.
Not here.
Okay, there it goes.
While we're walking there, I'm gonna turn to y'all and say, don't you think it takes a decent amount of power to be able to mind control someone like that? Find that interesting.
You would think so, yeah.
I mean,
Unless
depends
they
on
were
how,
willing to have it done to them.
He has no memory.
What mind control?
Depends on how weak their mind is, I would say.
We should just definitely go into this with open eyes.
And be cautious.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So you guys get to the door of the Merchant Prince NK Alpha, which is who is in control of traveling gear, weapons, rain catchers, saddles, wagons, canoes, things like that. She kind of opens the door. Oh, hello. Some new faces in town, I see. You interested in checking out my wares here?
Oh yes, we're in the market for a canoe.
Oh, a canoe,
Yep.
you say?
Yeah, someone told us that you might be able to help us.
Yes, that person would be quite correct. And they kind of lead you back, and you see along the wall is just like piles of different canoes and things like that. I believe a canoe can hold 4 to 6 people. 6 people, you can't really carry much else with y'all, but it would work. They are 50 gold apiece, though.
50 gold? Okay. Do you guys think we would be better
think we
off
need to-
getting 2 canoes so we can carry more stuff?
I mean,
Yeah.
what else can you cast?
Yeah.
If you can hold
Yeah.
more objects.
Yeah, I would recommend
Not to mention any
too,
monster, alligator, whatever destroys one, we'll still have
as-
one.
as I
Yeah.
turn to look at Drekka, yeah, I think we need 2.
Yeah.
And you mentioned something about a rain catcher. That sounds useful for we'll be in a thick jungle and might need some fresh water.
Oh,
Ah,
I got
yeah.
that covered.
Yes, rain catchers. Are you all planning on taking a trip out into the jungle here?
Yeah, what kind of stuff do
Yeah,
you
we
have for a trip like that? Say down
Oh.
the river.
I see. So a rain catcher is going to cost you 1 gold. That's it. Not
that's
very
cheap.
expensive. I also do have some insect repellent. I very much so recommend you can catch some nasty, nasty diseases out there.
Ooh, how much is that? I want some of that.
So
Okay.
I have 2 different versions. I have blocks of incense, which they burn for 8 hours and can clear out like a 20-foot radius around wherever you light it. Those are 1 silver. I also have different versions of salves. A vial of that, it contains 20 applications. They are good for 24 hours, and I will sell you 1 bottle for 1 gold.
Ooh, how many bottles do you have of that?
Currently, I have 4.
4. Okay, I'll take 1 bottle and let the others have a bottle as well.
Yeah,
Well, 1 gold, please.
I'll buy about that. And also,
And I'm gonna buy one of
incense-
the canoes for us.
how long does the one incense last? Just for one night?
The incense is 8 hours, so yeah, it would protect you for a long rest.
All right, and say silver piece each.
How many of those do you have?
I'll take 20 of those. 20 of those if you got them. Let maybe
Okay.
last for weeks. That's 2 gold
Oh.
and a gold for.
I already have a bunch of
Wanna
incense on me. Is it different than the block of incense that I carry normally?
It is.
Oh, okay. Never mind that.
I guess it's more. That's more like. I don't know.
One's patchouli and one is lavender with a citronella in it.
Yeah, you have a little bit more of a like a ritualistic kind of an incense
Yeah.
with you. This is more of the useful kind.
Gotcha. Just making sure. Please. I mean, I
Okay.
find my rituals to be useful.
Let's do it.
So I bought one of the 2 boats, so I took 51 gold out of my inventory. So we just need
Gotcha.
y'all to pick up the other boat.
Right. Let's see. I'm adding
Right.
that incense to my inventory here, so as I remember how. Manage inventory. There it is. Add custom item.
Was that salve called something
But you only
special?
have 4 bottles to the south.
Technically, it is
Yeah.
not like in D&D Beyond. I
Okay,
don't
so
know
just
why.
make it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bug salve. I only bought one since he said there was 4, so y'all could each buy one too.
Yep. Except for 1 bottle short. Someone's got to share.
Yeah. Because there's 5 of us, but 4 bottles.
I'd rather
Well,
have the incense.
I already bought one for myself.
fine.
I will not be sharing with anybody else. Thank you.
By the way, the rain catcher weighs 5 pounds.
I bought it and I got it on my inventory.
Gotcha.
Along with the 20 incense. Light it up during the night.
How much does the salve weigh? Like nothing?
No, it doesn't weigh anything. Yeah.
Okay. Backpack.
Is there anything else you all might be interested in, and anything you need?
Right. How many
Did
canoes
y'all
you
Well,
buy?
did
need a
y'all
bottle,
get the
Willie.
second canoe?
Will Frog need a bottle? I mean, his skin's already poisoned.
That's true.
Yes, he will.
Oh,
All right. So
Can't he just like stick his tongue out real fast to catch the bugs for dinner?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not immune. I have poison, but I'm not immune to disease.
that's a shame.
But yeah, I'll buy a second canoe. I'll pay. 50 gold.
50 gold.
okay.
That should be everything, right?
Yes. Is there anything else you all might be interested? Anything you need from me?
Do you have like
Hint?
any granola bars or anything like that?
Oh. For food and things like that. You will
Nuts and
need
berries?
to go and see Coyote. They deal in all of the food, water, and beverage and things like that.
Okay.
How about tents, shelter?
Shelter. That's a good question. They don't really have anything for that.
No tents.
I mean, I would assume like in your camping supplies, you would each have
Yeah.
the supplies to make a tent and at least a tarp that you could cut some branches down and stuff like that.
Actually, I have a tent in my inventory.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's an inventory. It is an inventory item, so.
sleeps up to 2 small or medium creatures.
So we're either
Okay.
sleeping outside on the ground or we're sleeping in tents.
All right, so who all is carrying the bug salve? We know Karen's got one. I'll carry one. Who's carrying the other two?
I got
I'm
one.
carrying.
Karen's
I can
carrying
carry
one
one.
for herself.
I can hold on to one for someone. I think I prefer incense because I don't like my fur.
I
getting
got one.
bad.
Nobody's gonna want to share a can with me because I'm putting
No,
it
because
on
you're gonna
poison
poison the
skin.
incense when you stick your finger in it.
Yeah, exactly. So nobody want to use it after me. So
How
that's why I keep it.
inconvenient.
I prefer not putting that on my
Right.
fur.
So Karen, Jig Jig, Drekka, and Nylana have the bug salves.
They do.
That's good.
And how much do the canoes weigh?
I would say that each canoe would probably weigh about 100 pounds.
All right, so we'll probably carry them to the water. Obviously, we're not going to need them in our inventory since we won't be carrying it. We'll be in it,
Right.
but good to know how much they weigh so we know how much to get it to the river. All right, and how many things of incense did we end up getting?
No, Jig Jig got 20.
Okay.
I got. Yep. I'm gonna just run that for when we camp at night, and that'll give us 20 days. So
And you said
20
the salves have 20 uses each?
Yes.
The salves
the
have
cans
20
of the swamp, we
uses.
got 20 uses each. The incense was 1 use, but I got 20 out, 26
Yep.
the
20
incense.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To keep track of the bug salve in my inventory, since there wasn't one, I just created a custom item called bug salve uses and just put 20
Sounds
for
good.
the number.
That's what I did too.
All right. So we got what we wanted here. Are we going to get other supplies from one of the other shops?
We're gonna go get food stuff.
Yeah, we do need food. We may have water procured, but no food.
I do have some rations on me already, and
I
uh,
have.
my character is proficient in cooking and has a full set of cooking utensils and tools.
Oh, and I can
Awesome.
purify the food before you start cooking it.
Yep, I can do that
like-
too. So we've got 2 people that can purify our food.
So do we have a
Yeah.
fishing pole or something to catch some food with? Let's
Does
just
anyone know
make
how to
this
use
like
the fishing
delicious in dungeon and eat the foods that we kill. How about that?
Okay.
That
Okay,
was
who wants
actually
to eat a
kind of my
snake?
thinking when I was making my character.
Yeah, lots of
I
animals
love
in
it.
the jungle that we could kill and eat. So there'll be plenty of food in the jungle. The problem is
We
the
have
food
frog
that you
legs,
eat in the
nothing
jungle
else.
wants to eat you too.
Yes, I would recommend getting some rations. Now, one of the things I could do with cooking is I can actually make rations with what we find as well.
Nice.
Yeah, like the
The cooking chat.
mushrooms. Purify that shit.
That's how I cook in Lantern Song all the time. I'm always grocery shopping for that campaign.
Damn it.
Okay, well then, if that's the case, I think we're good. Does everybody have everything they need for their spells?
Yes, I'm good for my
Oh.
spells.
Yeah. Trek, need material components.
What do you need?
Fist.
Fist? That's a good material component to have.
Yeah.
Hey, none of that muscle. Don't get none of that though. I don't.
It's okay. Drek, I
Mine are
have
all
no.
mundane items that I need, like sand or grasshopper legs. I'll find that in the jungle.
Probably.
I mean, I brought a Surviving the Jungle book in my bag. I think I'm good. Right?
Yeah, I think I'm good too.
Dummy's guide on how not to die in the jungle. Got it.
Now just
All right.
gotta apply the techniques.
So you all,
Technique's perfect.
you all take that canoe and you kind of head up on that map towards the number 2. It's the way into the jungle through there. And as you're kind of walking along that road, there's a set of gates right there before like it opens up into the rest of the world, basically. And you see a woman standing there in a too nice to be from around here kind of a dress. Definitely looks kind of out of place. And as soon as she sees you, she kind of walks up towards you guys and she says, "Ah, I thought I would find you all here. Did Volo send you?"
Yes,
Yes.
we'll get minutes. He's the one that hired us.
And who might you
Who
be?
is this?
My name is, just make sure I'm pronouncing this right. It is Sindra Sylvain. I am a wizard and a merchant. I travel quite a bit.
A wizard, huh?
Tragically, though, long ago, I met my end, as some might say. I was lucky enough, though, to have been brought back from that. There were some people, some clerics that really did a lot for that to happen. But something has started to happen and something is very wrong. Everybody that, and there's not many of us really, but people who have died and been brought back, we're starting to wither away, as you might say. And she kind of holds out her arm and you see just this big black splotch on her arm. It's a relatively new thing, but it's happening to all of us, and we don't really know why it's happening. But we've come to find out that it's something here on the island.
All of us who?
There's
everyone?
there's a just league of wizards and merchants and things like that that all get together, we talk, and this is a problem that is throughout all of the realms. And nobody's really too sure of it. We had visions, though, a couple of us, of a group of travelers that would eventually make their way here. Not sure if it's you all, but I am very much so hoping. Just let me know if you end up seeing anything out there that's strange. You'll be able to find me back with the Merchant Princess.
Why do I get the feeling that everything we see is gonna be strange?
We are in unfamiliar lands for most of us.
Right.
When I say strange, I mean stranger than strange.
Can I see your arm?
She holds it out for you.
I'm gonna grab her arm and just kind of like look every which way at it. I guess, can I do like an Arcana check? You said it was like black veins, like.
Yeah, go ahead and do an Arcana check. With that, you can tell this isn't natural. It's definitely some form of a curse.
Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. I think you're probably gonna die in the next day or two. I wouldn't step outside of your door tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know if it's that bad. This has been just slowly growing for about 2 weeks now. It gets a little worse
Trust me,
every day.
I am an expert in my field of magic and wizardry.
I mean, who knows? We got those coins. We might die tomorrow.
I'm trying to forget about that. I think they just want to recruit me because I'm so awesome. I really don't think they want to kill me.
Share that.
Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
At that, she kind of gives you guys a little bit of a bow and then says, I actually have some business to attend to with some of the merchant princes. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Do try to stay safe.
I'm sure we're not going to see her tomorrow.
I mean, we're going to be in the jungle tomorrow, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, let's get going.
So you guys end up getting your canoe put down and into the water.
We did get 2 canoes, though, didn't we?
Yeah, we got 2.
Correct.
Okay.
What you notice, though, is... Well, the water does have a current. It's almost so slow you can't tell.
So we're going to be paddling ourselves down the river.
Who looks like they're the strongest? You can come in my canoe. She emphasizes the my.
Well,
All
I'll
right.
be the lead in the first canoe, seeing how
Hey,
I'm
she's talking to you.
died.
Right. Let's see. Let's see. So how are we going to divide up who's in which canoes? Obviously, like Jig said, they're going to be in the front canoe.
Well,
Well, since Jig's the guy, I think he's the guy that this. Since he knows this place better than any of us would, he should probably be in the front canoe.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well,
agree.
you'll be in my back canoe with me.
All right, then I guess I'll be up in the front with Jig. So where's Chance going to be?
I guess I'll go in the back.
Okay.
Wait, is there someone else going with me? Because who else is in the back?
Drekka's there
and Karen are
too.
in the back. Jig and Nylana are in the front.
Chance wanted
All
to
right.
make sure that he wasn't alone with Karen in the boat. He's terrified she's trying to groom him. Don't worry, I've got enough cats for now.
Oh, now.
They
No,
got my
I
arm,
Here's another one.
You'll see Mittens jump into the canoe in my lap.
Boat snack.
All right. I guess that means we're all situated. We're all in our canoes. We're good to go.
Yep.
Correct.
Oh, also,
Alright.
I do want to specify. Drek is in the middle between me and Karen.
So Chance is at the front of the back canoe. Karen's in the back of the back canoe.
So,
It doesn't matter
and
if I'm in the front
we
or back.
said, and it is going to be, Jig, you are acting navigator, correct?
Correct.
All right. What is your survival modifier?
+5.
+5.
Oh, thank God it's his.
Damn.
All right. So the way travel is going to work, you all can pick a pace for the day. There is slow, normal, and
Really?
fast. So you are 1 hex a day on normal. On slow, you are moving a half a hex in a day. And then on fast, you are moving 2 hexes a day. If you pass a roll properly on the fast. Once you guys decide which hex you would like to move to for the day, I will make a roll on behalf of the navigator with survival modifier included. If you pass that, you will go to the exact hex that you are at. If not, you are effectively lost and you will not know where you are in the jungle until you pass one of those rolls again.
So wait, are there
I'm
any
gonna-
options to going fast?
Well,
What's
I'm
that?
assuming that, or I'm guessing, if we do fast, that might be like a disadvantage on the roll.
Correct. It has a -5 to the passive.
Okay, so it just cancels out.
My question is, how do we get lost on the river?
Tributaries.
Okay.
No, we can get
It
lost.
shows a main river on the map there, but there are little tributaries off to the sides and
Gotcha.
stuff like that.
So we could accidentally take one of those, and next thing we're somewhere.
Correct. What I will say is if you're in a canoe following a river, I'll give you a +3 additional to your modifier.
Nice.
Now-
That's great.
On the map that you gave me, obviously the uncharted part's what we're going to be discovering, but it shows that on this first river that we should be able to get to Camp Vengeance just by following the river, which is no problem.
Right.
And that's where we're heading.
So if you look at that,
Secondary note. The reason I got the second one is being a sailor myself, as well as having navigation tools. Can I assist with that role? Be like, hey, it's the wrong way.
If like one of us has a map.
so yes, you do have a map, and I would say that you'd be able to, but this land is completely foreign to you. So this is just up to the navigator to figure out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Navigation tools are by stars, which shouldn't be foreign to me.
So you are in a rainforest. You probably can't see the sky.
All right.
The complete coverage overhead. Got it.
Correct. I mean, there's probably spots where you can find clearings and stuff like that, but for the most part, it is canopied.
Good to know. So how long would it take for us to get down to Camp Vengeance by river?
So it is 1 hex per day by my count that I just did. It looks like it's going to be about 15 days.
Okay. Because I can barely see the hexes on the map that are revealed.
Yeah, it's really hard to see them on the revealed ones. Even on my map, like the fold-out map, it's really hard to see them.
Okay. So we got about 15 days to get to Camp Vengeance.
Okay. Let's do this. We got
Let's
this.
go.
All right. So,
All right.
what speed are we wanting to go at? 15 days at normal?
At
At
normal,
normal.
Yeah, that would-
yeah.
We're in no
So-
rush.
So,
7.5 and go fast.
yeah.
All right. So you set out for the day. You do not get lost on your first day here. Which hex would you like to go to? Can you ping that for me, Don?
Who's pinging it?
Me. Well, we're just trying to follow the river, so
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha. I was just making sure we were looking at the same spot here.
yeah, so just down right.
Yep.
Yeah, just follow the river.
Gotcha.
So, whichever hex
All right.
is next along the river.
So what I'll do here is I'll say that you guys start right here. You'll be going to this hex right here.
When we stop for the night, do we like go onto the shore and make camp on the shoreline?
Yeah, because you probably don't want to all be sleeping in a canoe. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing Druck is pretty large.
That's a very big Draco large. Draco not
So-
that big.
Hey, large to me. I'm not that big. I'm small.
Draco medium-sized human.
Me, small tabby cat.
On your first day out, it's very calm. The river's calm. You see, every once in a while, you see some animals going through the forest, different kinds of dinosaurs and things like that. Nothing threatening, though. See different kinds of fish under the canoe and things like that. The water's very clear here.
I try to catch one.
Go for it.
Really long arms.
Make
does
me
have
make me an acrobatics check. No
Can-
fish.
Can I use mage hand to catch a fish?
Get these bad rolls out early.
Make me
An arcana check?
roll with a D100 above 50 and you pass.
Damn.
Okay.
50 shots.
50. Come on. 51.
78!
You're able, so you kind of summon this hand out of thin air, and then it just kind of swoops down like a bird, and it comes up holding a fish in its hand.
Look what I did! Did you guys see that? That was
See
more
what?
than you caught.
Nice, Rick.
Ooh, dinner.
See,
Or
you
something.
kind of cheated because you used magic.
How's
Can you
that
all make me a
cheating?
perception roll?
You
Perception?
used magic. That he
Said-
had to use his hands, his actual hands.
Did you say everyone you do perception?
Yes, please.
Perception.
21.
Oh, nice. +6. Natural 20.
So you notice over on the bank, and you barely catch a glimpse of it, but you see a group of two people, both in red robes, and they're kind of just staring and watching. They don't do
Is
anything.
there-
You guys
is
pass them
there
by.
any
But-
identifiable marking on the ropes? Or are they just plain red?
Can you make me a history check?
You said which check?
History.
History check. Okay. No, I don't have any bonus with that, so we'll see.
Let's go.
16.
So from your time in the mainland, you recognize those robes as the robes of the Red Wizards of Thay.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
We got some thin wizards over there, guys.
Yeah, let's
There's
just
like
keep
guys
on
with
going.
ropes to me.
We don't bother
Okay,
them,
okay.
they don't bother us.
They ain't hurting us, we ain't hurting them. Not yet. We wait.
Yeah.
Be patient. We strike first.
But you all continue along the river. Nothing else happens for the day, and you make it to camp. Or, not to camp, but you make it to a clearing kind of on the... There's the river there, and then there's just this big kind of area of like gravel and not much vegetation and stuff. That seems kind of like a place that could possibly make camp for you.
Alright.
It's getting late in the evening, right? So yeah, let's say there seems to be a place to camp over there.
Alright. Pull the canoe off against the bank.
Yo, Frog, let's some incense.
Now let's make up camp first. We all get ready. Then I have to eat dinner here and
Yeah,
you
we're
guys
all
wanna do
stopped
some-
up at the house, so
maybe do some hunting and find some food, or you guys want to cook some food tonight?
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do some hunting.
Like shit.
Nobody
Probably
else.
just forge some food.
Yep.
Yeah. You can tell that Karen like hasn't been in nature before. She's struggling to put her tent up. It keeps falling down on one end when she's putting the other end up, and so she goes to the other end, and it's just she's getting pissed off. She sees bugs everywhere. This is gross.
Okay, can you go help her?
Yeah, Drekka help.
I don't like her, but she's in our group.
Once
I'll help you with
Uh,
yours, and you can help her with hers, please.
Yep.
once Nihilus tents up, they're gonna start preparing a spot to cook with whatever we manage to get our hands on to cook dinner with tonight.
Well, I'd say that fish that you got was probably be enough to feed 2 people. Is anybody going to kind of go around, look for berries or anything like that? Go hunting? We doing any
I'll
of those
go
kind of
hunting.
activities?
There's a couple of us.
I'll
so
go foraging.
hunting.
I'll
Okay.
go foraging.
Everybody who's doing that, please make me nature checks.
Nature. Come on, another nat 20. Another nat 20! Another nat 20. Let's go.
Ooh.
2 in a row.
So you kind of just stumble over into the side of the woods, and you find an entire banana tree.
I got a nat 20 as well. Oh no, I got a dirty 20.
Are you hunting or are you foraging?
Foraging. I can't hunt.
You find different forms of what you definitely know to be edible fruits and things like that. Very tropical kind of stuff, though.
Ooh, yummy.
Probably find like a coconut tree or something like that.
Pineapple.
You know, fried
Oh.
banana doesn't sound too bad.
And then
Yeah, everyone rolled high.
Jig
17
Jig, you're going to... Are you hunting or foraging?
Yeah, I'm hunting.
Hunting. You are going to find a... You're going to manage to get the jump on a leopard.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Bring that back to camp. Draco, with that roll, I'm just going to say that you helped Jig with that. That's going to be enough food for 2 or 3 days for you guys, just the animal. And then each of you, Karen and Chance, you both find 8 days worth of fruit.
And Ilana's got a lot to cook tonight.
All right.
Now, who knows how to preserve this?
Do we have any
We'll
salt?
dry out the strips of meat.
Yeah. One of the things you can do with cooking is prep food to turn into travel rations. So it'd be drying meat out into like jerky and stuff like that.
Banana chips.
You can also spot impurities or poison in food with a cooking check.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, so if we can spot poison, I can get rid of that.
Yeah. So if we see any, we can get rid of it.
We'll let Jig do the killing. I'll handle the meat.
You got it.
And with that right there,
Try not
I'm
to
going
get
to
any
say,
poison in it.
everybody good for a little break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, guys, we'll be right back. We're going to go for a break, and we'll see you soon. as much. We just used the restroom. That's all.
And discovered that it was Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah, you did miss a lot. It's Cinco de Mayo today, and I didn't know that until just now.
I thought you all knew that was common knowledge. Honestly, or else I would have told y'all.
You think so, but
Yeah. I work remotely. I haven't left this
I'm not-
spot right here since I got up this morning.
So
You
you
got a
guys had set up camp. You got some fruits. You got some stuff like that. You got a entire panther that you can cook up. And the night goes easy. Nothing really to mention there. I'm assuming that somebody lit some incense to put in the middle of the camp to protect you guys from the bugs for the night.
Yeah,
I
we
told
did
the
it
frog.
every night.
I told the frog.
Yep.
So you wake up the next day, you all get ready, and you head back out on the canoes. I'm guessing it's going to be same Jig, you are the navigator again.
Yep.
All right. Beautiful. You rolled a nat 20 on that, by the way, so you definitely know where you are. You guys will be moving on
And get that.
to...
Maybe hit a little streams, some rapids or whatever, until we get up, pick up a space, and we actually do 2 hexes with a nat 20.
Maybe they found a shortcut.
I thought it was supposed to be for clueless.
You know what? I like the way you think. I will give you an extra tile.
nice.
Yeah.
3 trials. Right
So, as you guys head out in the morning, though, not long after you end up leaving, you guys are traveling along the river.
No,
And
no.
No, 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 no.
it's on here. Traveling along the river. And as you guys make it to about right here, Jig, can you make me a perception check?
Seven check, or you just want to use my passive perception?
What is your passive perception?
17.
That'll do. Up ahead of you, you see 6 people
People.
along the side of the coast. They are dressed in light armor, not much, kind of leather kind of stuff. But you do see an insignia on their chest, and it is of a fist that is on fire.
Do I know anything about them?
Go ahead and make me a history check. So, since you're from the island, with that check, you do know that there is this group of people who walk around in these yellow and orange, red kind of attire, but you know that they're very new to the island, but they're kind of taking over a little bit with an iron fist in a way.
All right, as we get down through those across them, I kind of yell out to them. Hello, hi, how you doing? What brings you here?
Oh, hello, fair travelers. We are patrolling out here today, but more importantly, we are members of the Flaming Fist. Just making sure everything is in order out here. By any chance, did one of you manage to buy a charter for adventure?
A charter? Did he? What did he say up there? A charter?
Asking for a charter?
Keep rowing, guys.
Yes.
Just keep rowing.
Basically a license in a way.
Who says we have to have this license?
He
I
kinda
live here. I'm
looks
going
over.
home.
Why didn't they say anything to us when we bought our boats?
Oh, let me guess, you got them at the port, didn't you?
Well, where else would you buy a boat?
Well, you see, the port, as much as they are needed and a part of this land, they don't exactly get to run things out there. That is where we come in. And you see all of them kind of start walking up towards the shore here.
I live here. Taking my friends home. This is not home.
And
I ain't doing no business. I'm just going home.
can you go ahead and make me a persuasion?
Is this something that would be common knowledge to Jig since he lives here?
About them?
About like it's totally extortion. About the license for
Ooh,
adventuring.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh,
Fucking high rolls, I'm telling you, damn.
Kind of looks at you guys for a second. Yeah, you do seem like you're from around here. This hasn't happened before. I'm sorry. You know what? You didn't see us, we didn't see you. I can't promise you'll have better luck with the other patrols out there, but
I gotta
Good
stick
day.
my nose up here. Yeah. You see, we didn't see you. All right. And I kind of like, whether I'm paddling up front, trying to paddle a little faster just to get past them.
So once we get past them where they can't hear anymore, Nylana, are you able to like forge documents?
no.
Okay. You said you could do a lot of different things, so I was just curious if forging documents was one of them.
No, it's not.
That's too bad.
That, and for one, I wouldn't even know what they look like to even attempt such a thing.
Is this something that you've heard of, Jig? Do they normally ask for an adventurer's license?
No, I've never seen. They seem new to here.
The
No.
flaming fist. That sounds.
I've had
Like a
run
bad-
into flaming fist, correct?
that was Dricka, correct?
Yes.
Absolutely. As a pirate and things like that, absolutely, you would have seen the flaming fist before.
I just feel like they were trying to extort us of our money, and that this isn't really how it works.
Flaming fist extort everyone.
I don't have that much money. Well, good riddance to them.
Hopefully we could see them and steer clear of them in the future.
Just one patrol.
Like you mentioned, there were other patrols.
Yeah, so there's more.
So you all continue on. Rest of the day is very easy, and again, you end up finding a place on shore that looks suitable for a camp. Is anybody going to go foraging for anything or anything like that today?
We still have food left over from yesterday,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think we're
Correct.
still good on food.
You still have 3 days of food on you.
The
Sweet.
one thing that I gotta do, and I do this pretty much every night, as camps being set up, people are doing their thing, set up camp or whatever. I have to cast a couple spells. I end up casting. I got my nice little cleared off area. I got to cast mold earth, and I dig like a little 5-foot pit. Then I cast create water, fill that pit up with water, and I basically take a just soaking a bath every day for an hour a day.
I
Have
do
the
want to
floor
remind
drying
you
out.
on these rests, you are getting half your max spell slots back.
What was that?
On the rest in between days while you are in the jungle, you are getting half your max spell slots back.
Okay.
Yeah, so you might be better off wallowing in the river for a bit instead of using your spell slots.
Yeah, there's things that eat you in the river.
Well,
Yeah, well, one, mold earth is a cantrip, so I ain't gonna worry about that.
oh,
Gotcha.
Okay.
I wanted to remind everybody, kind of, but
Right.
That's all right.
It's definitely something to
Wait.
keep.
can we mold earth and then fill it with river water?
That would work too, yeah.
There you go.
and I am assuming somebody is boiling water every night instead of just drinking straight out of the river.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because-
We have a rank catcher, yeah.
So we can either boil water with my cooking skill or use purify food and drink as a ritual, which takes 10 minutes to cast but uses no spell slot.
Gotcha.
Yep. I can do that.
Perfect.
Two of us have purify food and drink.
All right. And what order are we doing watches in? I never did ask that.
I only need a 4-hour trance,
Same.
so there's two
Well,
of
then
us that only
that's
need a
it.
trance.
I'll take that. I'll take
And then
that.
the other
So
people
we do
can
that
get
4
their
hours.
full. That leaves
All
the
right,
other
yeah.
3 get their full 8 hours in every night instead of getting partial sleep.
Fair enough. All right. So again, you all did somebody light incense for the night? I'm sure.
Yes.
Yep. Part of the ritual every night, yep. Lights up some incense for the night.
And we'll figure out like a just thing to say, and everybody will do the same thing every night, kind of a thing, unless you change it up at some point.
Yeah.
Um.
So every night my character will handle the cooking.
All right. So you all go to sleep. Sleep pretty well. Nothing of note. Nothing happens over the night, anything like that. And you all pack up and get ready for the next day.
And in the morning, as we wake up and they're again eating our breakfast or whatever the case may be, or just cleaning up camp, put on the thought.
The
Sacrifice to last for that day.
plug south.
Hey, Cat, what weather be like today?
The weather is, again, nothing has changed. It's been very, very nice. There might be an occasional shower throughout the day, but that's just very hot, humid, rainforesty kind of stuff.
Humid got high enough it had to fall out of the air for a moment.
Yeah. So you all head out, and you see on the map where you're supposed to be going and everything like that. Things just look a little bit different, though. But as you guys continue through the day, nothing happens. You end up making camp, go to sleep, same thing as the day before. Down to 2 days left of food, of the food that you gathered, at least not what you brought with you. You go to sleep. And who's taking first watch and who's taking second watch?
I don't care
I'll
either
take
way.
first watch, and that'll be part of my. Well, I'll take first watch when it's still at least twilight, sunlight out there, because I do not have dark vision. So it would be not be wise for me to take night watch in the middle of the night.
I think
that's also when I can do my bathing.
I think Nylana and I were just gonna take the 4 hours each, so y'all could get your full sleep.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we
that's
only
right,
have to do a 4-hour trance. So
As elves, so we don't have to
Gotcha.
sleep.
yeah, and we've also got dark vision too, so we can see through the night.
Do you want first or second watch?
It doesn't really matter to me, really.
Yeah, me neither. All right, I'll take second watch. You take first.
All right, sounds good. All right, post up and take first watch.
All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to reference something from the DM's guide that I didn't have pulled up here.
Okay.
It's because it's not in the 2014. I mean 2024. It's only in 2014. Gotcha. Okay. So, whoever is on second watch for the night, like towards the morning time, since there's really only 2 of you on watch, whoever that is, as you are kind of looking around, just about when you would typically wake everybody up anyway, you start to see a kind of blue tinted mist start making its way through the jungle.
Okay, so that would be me. And Karen is sitting on her Tensor's floating disc. She's just kind of fucking around and really thought everything was going great until she sees this blue mist coming in, and she's like, wait, what is that? Thaumaturgy. Yo, guys, wake up! There's a blue mist coming in! I don't know what it is. I cast Thaumaturgy, so it was really loud, so everybody wakes up.
The whole jungle is now alert.
I'll try to know you're here.
I got scared. I wanted to wake you guys up. What's the point of being on watch?
Why?
You're right. You're
Why?
right. See the foghorn.
Immediately get my armor on before I hop out of the tent.
Draco wastes no time grabbing armor.
I cast Mage
So-
Armor.
You all walk out, and it's kind of like starting to almost surround the entire camp, and it's slowly closing in.
Somebody do something. Can't you like blow the wind away or something?
Draco takes a deep breath and blows.
Good craft. Good craft. I got it. I can cast good craft. Use sensory effect to cast it to use a gentle breeze.
Ooh, I like it.
The effect is in a 5-foot cube.
You're such a smart kitty.
You said it's a gentle breeze in a 5-foot cube.
Yep. It ain't gonna do much, but
One person can stand in there.
I
They're
so maybe
they're in the hole of a
maybe-
donut.
So
you
as
and me, Frog, we're both small.
as that mist kind of comes
Yeah.
up around you guys' ankles and everything and kind of drifts up a little bit, I'm going to need everybody that is not in the wind to make a Constitution saving throw.
$19.
Me too. Oh, good job, guys.
So,
Wow.
yeah, nice. As
It will never.
you kind of, it kind of gets into your nose a little bit. It smells terrible. And you can tell that it's not natural. It's definitely some magical something that's causing this. But as soon as as fast as it all came in and swallowed up that area, it's gone.
Mittens, where are you? Oh, you gave me a
It died.
fright. You're okay.
Oh,
Oh,
boat snack
damn.
made it.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. It smelled horrible.
Is that normal around here?
Did it?
No, it's not.
I
That
don't
is.
think you know what my card look like. You niggas be in my
regular.
business.
Maybe that bath in the river wasn't enough?
It didn't smell like Jig Jig.
I don't know. That
Is there anything discernible about the odor other than it was just foul?
It smelled faintly of monkeys.
oh, I
Monkeys.
hate monkeys.
It was also blue.
Okay.
Ugh, monkeys are evil creatures, you guys.
Oh, monkey, not so bad.
Man, maybe you shouldn't have grabbed all their bananas the other night.
Oh yeah, that was chance, wasn't it? I got coconuts. I didn't get bananas.
Monkey got not happy.
All right. Well, I don't think we ought to stick around here. I think we ought to keep moving.
Yeah, let's give it our canoes and keep on going.
Yeah.
I'll go
with
back
you.
to my tent and put some clothes on now.
Oh God.
He did say he didn't bother grabbing anything. He just came out the tent.
That's true. I was so distracted I didn't even see it until just now. I'm blinded.
All right. So, you guys get ready to head out and see if you know where you are. Look at that. You figured out where you are. You did accidentally take a wrong path yesterday, but it wasn't that bad. You accidentally veered off to here.
I mean, it was accidentally on purpose, I'm sure.
We just skipped that whole bit.
We're just trying to
Yeah, made up
avoid
for that.
It's a
some
shortcut.
bad stuff. Monkey poo, apparently.
And since you know where you are, you'll know where you're going, which will be to this spot.
Yay!
You guys head out for the day. Very, very quiet on the river. The water's very slow still. Everything's just still Not a whole lot of noise coming from out in the jungle or anything like that. You do hear distant dinosaur growls and things like that, but nothing that would necessitate anybody being worried or anything like that. Set up camp and everything
All about our nightly rituals.
is fine. You all go about your nightly rituals. You wake up and you end up heading out. See here.
That gives us one more day's worth
This
of fresh food.
this
Correct.
morning,
You are down to 1 day left.
before I woke everybody up this morning, I just kind of stood over Chance's bed for like a minute and just stood there creepily. and then I woke him up.
Debating whether or not to pet the kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, your hand like almost touches his head, but then you like pull it back. You all head out for the day, and in the morning, everything is perfectly fine. You do know where you are once again. You make your way down to this area right here.
Making good time.
And when you, about midday, so probably 2, 3 in the afternoon, you all kind of, at the same time, notice, all of a sudden there's this swarm of fish that has started to follow you.
Let's
And they're-
put Karen over. See what happens.
Tell what kind of fish?
Karen, look.
Can you make me a nature check?
Who, me?
No,
Oh.
Nylana.
Yeah, I decided to see if I could tell what the fish. I'm not very good with nature, but you know what? 19.
So you do recognize them. They are quippers.
What is a quipper?
Basically, piranha.
Yeah, think piranha.
Ooh.
Okay.
Put your toes in there.
Hey, try to catch these
I'm
fish.
fishing with a finger. Sure, fishy, fishy, fishy.
All right, let's do everything.
Piranha's in the water. Whoever's writing the guide might want to put that in the book.
I mean, like, to be fair, I think it was already known.
Maybe. But if it's not,
So
in
we're
the
saying
book,
that it's
I'll
a
make the book.
species that you found in Shoal, kind of a thing.
All right,
Okay, yeah.
I'm putting it in the book. I'm in back here, you know, since my paddling isn't much needed anyway.
Practically fair. Less paddling, more just like putting oars into the bottom of the river and pulling forward.
Trying to get more like a gondola.
Oh God, did you hear that? What was that?
What you do notice about that, though, is that even as you're traveling, they don't leave. They keep following you.
Do we throw a little bit of meat overboard?
Distract them with
Just-
something.
Just because I'm like writing up and drawing like their likeness in the book, I made an investigation check.
Yeah, I mean, you're able to kind of get the general idea of what that fish is and stuff like that. Kind of write up a nature report on it.
Cool.
I say we throw that piece of meat called Karen over. Distract them.
What is
Oh, we
your
can catch 'em
problem?
here, we're
I have
running out-
nothing
we're
but
getting low on
nice
our
to you.
food.
I don't know, Quipper's good eating.
I mean, I caught a
how many are
fish
there?
with my mage hand.
Swarm.
How many are there, did
A
you
little bit
say?
obsessive.
Yes, how many are there?
There's just one swarm of them. So
No.
probably 8, 10.
Anyone got a net?
I do not.
I don't think they would. They're not going to stay in their net.
I think they'd eat the net though.
The way
Personally,
to destroy a net.
All right, I'm going to cast a spell on one. Try to see maybe if I can kill one or if nothing else scare them off. I'm going to cast Starry Wisp.
And that
Alright, if
does
you-
what exactly?
You launch a mobile light at one creature or object within range, which is 60 feet. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes D8 radiant damage.
All
And
right.
until the end of your next turn, it emits dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Go
So basically
ahead
shoot 'em with a ball of
and
light that does damage.
roll it.
oh, should we attack these things? All right.
We are?
Like I think he's just trying to scare him off with a.
With a 9 to hit.
So you don't hit it, but what does happen is that kind of scatters them, and there's maybe 1 or 2 of them that follow you for another probably half hour, but then they lose interest and leave.
All right.
Mission failed successfully?
Yeah.
I mean, no. He gave a warning shot.
Yeah, I did
I
that on
thought you-
purpose.
Exactly. Yeah. See, it was a warning shot.
Yeah.
I was about to use the power of Christ to compel them to die.
Did it work?
So we continue on
I was
down the
about
river.
to. I was about to till they left.
All right.
So you continue on and end up making camp. Same thing. All your nightly rituals and things like that.
As
We
part
should
of the
probably go foraging.
nightly,
It's our last bit food.
Correct.
Time to go hunt again.
I'll go foraging.
while they're doing the foraging after the camp is set up, I'm going to, just because of the fish, inspect the canoes for damage. Just be on the safe side.
For sure. You don't find anything. You don't even have to roll for that.
Alright, so nature again for foraging.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand and try and catch some more fish on shore there.
Chance you do not find anything with that roll.
Shame.
Do you want me
Well,
to
I'll go
roll a
hunting again.
D100 again?
What were you asking? Sorry.
I
I
said
I'll go hunting. Sorry, I thought you were talking to me.
I said I would fish with Mage Hand again. Did you want me to do a D100 again?
For now, yes, I am gonna have to come up with some rules on that in the meantime. But for now, that's what we'll do.
Okay.
Because I think it's funny being able to fish with Mage Hand, but
Yeah.
like,
Isn't that
Maybe
what I
too.
Like
rolled
goes
last
out
time?
to the water, it slaps the fish,
Nah,
and
you
it
go like-
flies up into the
I got like
canoe.
a 78 last time.
Oh, okay.
so yeah, you're able to get a fish for yourself.
All right, dinner for me.
For us, right?
Yeah, I was gonna go hunting.
Use the fish as part of a stew.
Cook it with the bananas.
Ew.
Anything could be edible with the right seasoning.
It sure could. Ooh.
So you all continue, and you all did your stuff for the night. Everybody was able to eat again. Everybody had some water, things like that. Everything's okay for everybody. You fall asleep, and let's see. Karen, in the morning, when you wake up,
Always on carry shift.
you see a man,
Oh, hey. Is he good looking?
and he looks like he's running. He's coming towards you guys. He doesn't see you yet, but he's definitely running from something.
Sound the alarm.
And that is where we're going to end.
Oh no.
Dun dun dun! To be continued next time.
Now I just gotta think about how I'm going to respond to that for a whole week.
I will let you know with all of that, with that little with the persuasion that you did. You guys got all your stuff done and all that for today. You will level up.
Ooh, yay! Now the fun begins, level 3!
Oh yeah.
Okay,
3.
well, next time you see us, we're going to be a level higher, you guys. It's going to be great. Thanks for hanging with us today. Don't forget, tomorrow we have the Hunger campaign. Jins will be leading that as usual. And then Thursday, we should be back to Everlorn. Don't quote me on it. I have no idea. Personal stuff on Mike's side of things. But we should be back on Thursday. And in the meantime, go watch back episodes on our Spotify and our YouTube and get yourself caught up with all of the campaigns you haven't watched. Thanks for hanging with us today. I'm going to, we're going to raid out somebody. Hold on. Let's see who we want to raid. You guys talk about how awesome you are.
Cricket, cricket.
You gotta like.
No, thank
talk
you guys.
about how amazing.
But yeah, I'll excited for
Thank
next
you.
week.
I'm
Things are
still
really
on the
getting
road,
started
so I
here.
gotta take off and I gotta do go back to drive for a few more hours. See y'all next week.
Right.
Be safe
Drive
out there.
See you then.
Jake.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna watch Arcadum. Stick with us for a raid for that.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good
We'll
one.
see
Thank you,
you
guys.
later.